Hi, Somites. Welcome to What I Know for Sure. So, what I know for sure is Resurrection Sunday is right around the corner, coming up quickly. And in the 46 years that I have been married, my husband has never gone to church with me. Even though I invite him, he just has never gone. And he always says no. And that's a hard heart. And so I just want to encourage you that at first it bugged me and it was heartbreaking. And I just didn't handle it very well for decades. I just did not handle it very well. And I would always compare myself with others. And that's really a bad thing to do, as we know. But the one thing I would always say is he doesn't even love me enough to just do something just for me. Just because I want this, he would be able to do it for me because he loves me. Because there would be other husbands that would go to church with their wives one time a year. So it was one of those kind of things. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking to somebody out there. But what I have found out and what I know for sure is that I'm not the one who can change his heart. I'm not the one who can make him love me anymore. To be able to do something like that for me. It's wrong and makes your life miserable to compare yourself to others. My husband is, we just have a unique relationship, and that's the way the Lord wants it. So for me to put a demand on him that, I do things for you and I go and do things with you that I really don't want to do, but I do it because I love you and I expect you to do that for me. That's just wrong thinking. I mean, listen, I'm just speaking for myself. I'm not a psychologist. I know we're in that whole series of personalities and relationships and boundaries and dynamics and all this and that, but here's what I know. I just had to come to the conclusion that the Lord's working on him. And he is desperate and anxiously and cautiously, all that we can say about God, he is pursuing our husbands. I guarantee it. So I had to come to the realization that no, my husband isn't like your husband in that he'll go to church that one day to appease you. Like, my husband's just not going to do that. And that's okay. Because you know what? Resurrection Sunday is about Jesus Christ, the risen Jesus Christ. That's it. He died and was crucified a brutal death for all of us. And he died for our husbands as well. And until that day that Jesus and the Holy Spirit grabs their hearts, there's not anything you can do about it. So I had to come to that conclusion a long time ago, and I had peace about it because I knew that my husband was and is a believer. I know that from circumstances. I know for sure. But his journey is way different, and what it looks like for him is completely different than mine. But here's the bottom line. I have to answer to God. I have to be obedient to God. I am under the lordship of Jesus Christ. I am under the authority of Jesus Christ. And therefore, I have to take care of my spirit man. My spirit is alive. I don't walk in the flesh. I walk in the spirit. And I just have to come to the conclusion that I'm going to church with or without him. And sure, it's sad that he's missing out on such a joyful life here on earth, that he's missing out on the kingdom right now. But there's not a thing I can do about that except pray. So I just want to encourage you that if you find yourself in that comparison mode, or that, I'm really wanting him to go to church so bad. And, listen, like I've said in previous videos, he is going to get a hold of our husbands and it's just going to blow us away. And I believe it's coming soon. There's going to be testimonies on our Testimony Tuesday of what the Lord did to my husband, what the Lord did to your husband. And we're going to be shocked and we're going to be amazed, but we're going to be so grateful and thankful. So this Resurrection Sunday coming up, I want us to focus on the cross and what he's done for us. Jesus Christ, what he's done. It gets me choked up. How can you not think about that love? It just amazes me. So here we are, we're chosen. And we're so loved by him. And he knows our heart. He does. He knows our heart. He knows what we want before we even know that we need it. So I just want to encourage you to go to church on Resurrection Sunday with a grateful, thankful heart, knowing how much he loves you, knowing how much he cares about you, and knowing that he is pursuing not only your husband, but your kids and your grandkids and your family members and your whole circle of influence. He is chasing after them. You just keep strong. You just keep praying. I'm going to keep praying. In Ezekiel, I know it's in chapter 36. I think it's in chapter 11 as well. It's a great prayer to pray over your husband's heart, because it's all about the heart. And he says that, I will give them a new heart. I will change their heart of stone and turn it into a heart of flesh. And I will put my spirit in them, and they will call me their God. And that's just what I'm hoping for my husband sooner than later. That if he were to die today, that he would absolutely know without a shadow of a doubt that he was going to heaven. And I just pray that heart gets softened and that other people come into his path while I'm at church. I do often pray that while I'm at church, Lord, have somebody come around that will share the gospel with him. So go to church on Resurrection Sunday with joyfulness and peace and just an amazing love. That's what we're going to be going to church on Resurrection Sunday for, is to celebrate that amazing sacrifice, that amazing love. It may not be that your husband gets it, but really, the Lord will get him. You don't have to worry about that. So I just want to bless you. I bless your heart to know that you're not alone, and that the Lord sees you and he hears you and he knows you intimately. And I just want to pray that you'll get your kids up, you'll get your grandkids up on Resurrection Sunday and put them in their Sunday Easter clothes and just have fun. And just know that you're there to serve and to love and be loved by Jesus Christ. what a day it's going to be when we see him face to face. Just can't get over it. Sorry, I'm a little emotional today, but that's the Holy Spirit. Because I've really been contemplating this. How much he loves us. So if I feel this love, just imagine how much he loves your husband. So have fun. Eat the chocolate bunnies. But just know that you're doing the right thing by getting up and going to church with or without your spouse. I love you. Take care now.